Okay, I'm Brett Shaw and I live in Fishhook, Cape Town, the dirty south. I've been living here for a while and I'm going to show you what board I ride. This is a Creature. It's a Chris Russell and pretty sick graphic. I ride 8.6 by 32.5. I don't really mind what the wheelbase is. It doesn't really affect me much. The last couple of years I've been looking for a board that's, because when you go on tour you skate pools, you skate ditches, you skate slappy curbs, you skate street spots, you skate a big 10-foot bowl. So my whole mission has been to try to get a board that I can skate everything on, and over the last 5 years or so this has been the best board. And then my friend brings them in specially for me, which is really cool, my friend James. So I also ride like some crookeds and reels. I like deluxe wood and I like the NH wood, because Creature is the same company, it's the same wood as Santa Cruz and Flip, so it's pretty rad. If you ride Creature and NH stuff, then you'll obviously ride mob grip tape as well. Same family, same thing, you know. Okay, I'll grip it now. I don't usually like to. You need a scissors, and you need a blade, and then you need a screwdriver. I don't like to just put my grip tape down. I like to do stuff with it. My first thing is I like to get it past the bolts here. I don't like things in between my bolts, so I'll generally take it there. I'll just do a random cut. Mob's cool because it's got like all the little perforated holes. You see it's got all these little holes in it, so it doesn't freak out. You gotta watch out with the bigger boards, because with the bigger boards you gotta make sure you don't make it too narrow. And I generally just keep going like that. This has got quite a sick picture. So.
Everyone's different with their grip.
Yeah, I think with me, I always have an odd. I like odd. It needs to be odd numbers. So if I have grip tape, then it needs to be 3 or 5 or 7. I don't like I don't like even numbers. Throw it in the fire pit there. Yeah, I like to, when I look down at my board, I like to see some stuff, you know. And then I'll do the. So let's see. So I need 2 more. These are just some old scissors I took out the kitchen. Otherwise my chick will kick my ass if I use the new scissors. So I try to keep it tidy. I mean, you can do whatever, like your grip tape you can.
As long as it keeps you on your board.
Yeah, and I'm going to do one more just below the, because I don't like that. And then this is this shape of a skateboard is a popsicle. So sometimes it's a little bit hard to figure out where the front and the back are. You can check the perforated stuff, it's rad. You don't get any little spaz holes or anything. It's gonna be a bit. I usually just stamp on it a bit. just take a screwdriver.
The filing.
Just to give you like a that's kind of cool because it just gives you a nice edge to cut on. Once I got that,
Do the cutting.
I always just try to kind of cut towards myself.
Something they don't teach you at school.
Yeah, like this thing's pretty blunt because I mean it's cutting. It cuts grip tape, so it's pretty blunt, you know. It's not like it's super sharp, this thing.
So, do you have any like sponsors or anyone that like helps you with your skating or stuff or?
Yeah, I ride for Vans shoes.
This is what you're wearing now.
Yeah, at the moment, like Vans is all about the Chima Pro 2. It's his second shoe, so it's a pretty sick shoe. He just did like a rad wear test the other day. What happened to your contest? Why was your contest cancelled?
It was not cancelled, it was just postponed because the day was raining.
Okay. It didn't actually end up raining on the day either.
It did for a little bit. It's better to postpone than to, you know, set up everything and then, you know, it rains.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I've been riding for Vans for a long time, maybe like 7 years.
That's pretty long. Most people, when it comes to sponsor, they normally move around.
No, Vans are the best, so I don't really actually want to wear anything else, to be honest.
But so you're saying if you weren't sponsored by them, you'll still wear their shoes?
I was before anyway. Yeah. Okay, and then what I do is I just take a little bit of the grip that's left over and then just so that it doesn't peel or do anything bad. Also kind of like, I don't like solid, I don't like these dip, not a big fan of dip boards. So I also like to just kind of get the, wood showing there. And that's a bit of a like a, I don't know, I just like to do that. Get rid of that dip. You can see the plies. This is not really meant for that, but it kind of does the job. Kind of rough it up. I don't like things looking pretty and new. It's better when they're mold.
That's true.
Yeah, like I ride boards for a long time because I like, and kind of that's the tail, so I've always done it since forever, is I use a Tipex pen and I always write Mirth. Mirth is like an imaginary skate company I have with a bunch of my friends, and we kind of like been doing it for a long time, and I always just write Mirth so I know which is the back of the board. So Mirth is myself, my friend Chris who lives in Korea, my friend Lee, my friend Pat who lives in Switzerland, and my friend Jan. I suppose you all know who Jan is.
So it's a homie thing.
Yeah, it's just friends. We made a few movies and it's kind of like Peaches, I suppose. And then I ride independent trucks. Because I ride an 8.6 board, I ride the 159s. I always take the bushings. I take the indie bushings out, and I get the bones medium. They're the white ones with the yellow. I don't know why. I just like it. Just feels better, you know. And then I ride a 56. I ride a 56 mil Spitfire wheel, and I ride the full conical, which is the wide one. I don't like the tapered off or the smaller. Like if you're skating streets and bowls and whatever, this like just seems to work better. And then at the moment I'm riding the Bronson bearings.
I'm riding Bronsons too.
Yeah, the cool thing about Bronson is that it comes with a cool little case. So like I keep my stuff in the case. It's just for my next mission, which is popping the holes. I just pop the holes like that.
So where do you normally skate and stuff like that, or stuff? Like what parks, or you more like a street, or you try to skate both?
When I'm in Cape Town, I skate. I skate the No-Turk Park. I just pretty much go there to skate the slappy curb. I like the slappy curb. I don't really care about anything else there.
You probably skate the Wally box that you built.
Yeah, I built the one Wally box. That thing's fun. Mostly just the slappy curb, you know. That's why my trucks are so stuffed. And at the moment we just skate we skate the straight bowl a lot. I like the straight bowl. Weekend missions, street skating in the city, and sometimes I go out to Somerset West and skate Blade Park because there's not much transition out here. So, and Edgemead's cool. I like those barriers, and yeah, whatever my friends are doing, that's basically what I'm into. It's not where you skate; it's who you skate with.
That's true. And there's my dog. She came to check out your setup.
Yeah. Hello, dog. Hello, dog. Okay, the next thing I usually do is put my sticker on.
Gotta represent.
Yeah, been part of the Vans family for a long time. Stickers are usually pretty big.
I've noticed with your boards, you always have the Vans sticker at the top by your nose.
Yeah, it's kind of, this is the Vans team sticker. Because the normal sticker is where it's black, it's white, so it's inversed.
But only the riders get these ones.
Yeah, well, if you do have one, then you just got lucky riders. So they like kind of try to make it so that everybody has their own, so that the team has that, and then the surf team has like a different kind of a sticker. I don't really do a lot of nose tricks. I'm not like nose slides and stuff like that, so I usually just put it on. You know, maybe like a few little, like a nose slide, but I'm not like a big nose slide dude. So I know like some of my friends put it in different places because they skate their nose.
Got a baseline.
Yeah, two of my friends own baselines, so it's just I've known them since I was kids. So I buy all my stuff at Baseline, and yeah, I represent those dudes. I love those cats.
It's good to support your friends.
Yeah, Clint and Adrian, and they got a good thing going, and it wasn't coming off so good. Yeah, so always just support that. Okay, cool. Then the one thing I do that not many other people do is I skate a rail. So I'm natural, so my right foot's at the back, so I always put the rail where I would grab front side. And I always get the creature rails. Those are the best. They're really like strong rails. Always just trying to get, like I always have you got your back bolts and your front bolts, so I'm just trying to keep it just a little bit like over there. Rails are cool for, they're good for board slides, they're good for bonuses, good for doing frontside airs. They're just rad.
I never skated rails.
Yeah, it's cool for slappy boards and all that kind of stuff. Some people like rails, some people don't like rails, but
All
I
an
like them.
opinion.
I like them.
Why do you only use one rail?
Because otherwise the board's too heavy. Yeah, the board's too heavy, and it's cool because you get two in a pack. So if you get 2 rails, it lasts you for 2 different boards. And I've never a rail's never been worn down before the board's gone down. I don't break boards, so
You ever cracked the board?
no, I don't. So I kind of skate my boards for a while, and then I give it to my friend Dave, who has a company called Skate Shades. He makes skateboards out of old sunglasses, which is another one of my sponsors. So check out Skate Shades. The rail, you got to make sure that you really screw it down properly, otherwise it makes a lot of noises. But that's good enough for now. So I got my rail, I got my stickers and then my grip tape. And then I ride the independent hardware, so it's kind of cool. So it's either you take the Allen key like that, or you can use a screwdriver. So no matter where you are, you'll still be able to bust. I've kind of been moving my trucks around at the moment because they get really worn down. So I don't like new trucks. I hate new trucks. So I try to make my trucks last as long as possible.
Same, I'm not the most fan of new trucks. I like new boards sometimes.
Yeah, that's why my wheels, and I kind of I like to keep my trucks and wheels going for as long as possible, and my board to a certain extent.
What is she want?
I think she can smell my dog.
Probably. Scar.
Yeah, I don't use riser pads, even though I skate big wheels. I don't skate riser pads. I'm not a fan of riser pads. It feels like you're skating a 4x4. And then I have like a independent tool, which is pretty cool. It's got this little thing that comes out. Also, if your thread gets stripped, it's got like a stripper, so you can put that, and you can rethread you can actually rethread it so that and then it's got like the Allen key and the screwdriver and everything. It's like a cool tool. It's a good travel tool. Yeah, it's a good travel tool.
Where?
Yeah. I like Creature. They always got like rad graphics. And there's my favorite skaters. One of my favorite skaters is Darren Navarrete, the vertical vampire. He's one of my favorite skaters, and I like that Milton Martinez, and there's some really good Willis Kimball and those cats. I like the way those guys skate. I like that whole all-terrain rippers.
Where?
That's what skating's about. You gotta be able to skate everything.
So, I've seen your recent video part. How long did that video part take you to film and stuff? Were you really focusing on just like saving stuff?
My friend Dallas and I, we started skating in 1986. So we were kind of like, it was kind of like our 30-year, we'd been skating for like 30 years. So we spoke to Vans and we were like, hey, we want to put out a 30-year part. And Vans was like, right, go for it. So we started last year. January was our first trip, where we went to Bloemfontein. That was the line right in the beginning where I do I do a frontside air, and then I come back and I do a frontside lip slide to frontside. That's at the Tabanshu Park, which is a pretty sick park, and got some in there. And then also with the drought, we've been skating a lot in Gouda. All the ditches in Gouda are empty, so we've been going up to Gouda all the time, skating ditches. So yeah, and then we got there, and then we just went on a trip up to Durban, and then we did another trip up to Kakamas to go skate some ditches in Kakamas. And then we released it in January, so it was basically, it took us a year. We did it in a year.
Sick.
And then I shared it with my friend Dallas, who's also a rad guy. Yeah, it came out good, eh?
I enjoyed it. It was nice because you skate all different things.
It's also cool to be putting out a pod at 44, you know?
True.
I'm like 44 years old. I'm not like a young buck. So, you know, like also at Vans, I'm not like a full team rider anymore. I'm just kind of like a part of the family, like, you know, go on tours, do my thing, but it's time for the new guys to take over.
Alright.
So Brendan Diamond and Trey Rice are taking, they're the new rippers that are on Vans now, and it's exciting times, yeah.
And Chappies.
Yeah, it's cool to watch those kids, like, it's cool to watch the kids killing it, eh. Chappies is amazing, eh. And then Yabe, he's one of my favorite skaters, and I mean, everybody knows Anton, he's a wild man, and then Vaynan kills it, and TK is the style master. So yeah, it's a good team. So there it is.
Alright.
8.6 Chris Russell Creature with a rail, independent 159s, bones medium bushings, 56 more full conical Spitfire wheels with Bronson bearings, and mob grip.
Sick. Thanks for doing this.
Cool. Thanks for having me, dude.
Alright. I'll link in the description of this video your video part so they can check it out if they want.
Cool. Yeah, I appreciate that. That'd be cool.
And I'll link your Instagram too if they want to check you out.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
Double shock.
Alright. Thanks for doing this.